Good morning! It's day 5 on my trip. Just like the transformer all the way over there shows. Last night I spent the night with Paula and Chef, warm shower host. Thank you very much for letting me stay with you. You're an awesome couple. It was really a joy to meet you and talk to you. And of course, I have to say, it was also awesome to take a shower finally. That was really nice, and having a bed to sleep in is also pretty cool. So I'm recharged for a great day. Also, there's always the temptation of sleeping even longer. So today I had a choice of either all asphalt or a little bit of gravel, and I am glad I actually did the gravel decision here. Here's a gravel road, and I already went several miles on the gravel, and the gravel road is really not loose gravel, it's nice gravel road, so nothing to complain about there. And it's a nice cool morning, 65 degrees right now. I wish it was even colder than that because a few hills here. I'm getting my workout this morning. Today we have a longer day. It's 76 miles to a hotel in the Quad Cities. There I'm gonna then take a rest day. So I'm living the luxury life right now. And I'm also getting to see my wife once more before I head out further east and say my goodbyes again. Although I have to watch out that I don't ride with her home. First on this trip is we have a minimum maintenance road, a level B service road, and those roads are actually better than gravel road because it's just mud, and when it's dry it's solid surface, so it should be really awesome to ride through that. And it has been dry for the last few days, so that should not be any problem. And just look at that beautiful road. That is awesome. I'm definitely glad I did take this here. So let's go.
Follow this way for 1 mile.
That is fun! Awesome! And we're flying down this road here. 18 miles an hour. Like a record speed for me. I could turn around and ride this again. That was a lot of fun. Okay. Let's see if he goes straight or not. I doubt it. Yep, we turn. So that grass
Take the next left.
path is not our path.
Now turn left onto 280th Street Northeast. Follow this way for 3.09 miles.
Now I'm just north of Oasis and we have this beautiful asphalt road that I'm riding for a while now, and it's just really nice, no traffic. There was one car coming by and he was driving nice and slow, which is pretty amazing. So it's a beautiful area. Look, the barn peak over the cornfield. That's the bike ride life. Woohoo! Awesome. Klaus, remember this when your butt hurts and you can't stand it anymore. There are great views. Shift. Shift. I think that might be Oasis now that we are approaching. It's just kind of cool riding through this rural area. You see those little towns and house clusters. Yeah, I think from Google Map Street View I remember that elevator there. So to the left should be the trail, if I remember right. So those tree lines should be along the trail that we are taking.
In 750 feet, turn left onto Hoover
The
Nature
tree lines
Trail.
to our right theoretically would be the trail, but it's not. So whatever the maps tell you, there is no trail. Okay, shift again. So let me take you
Now turn
on
left
to
onto Hoover Nature Trail.
the Hoover Nature Trail here. If it doesn't get too rough, I can hold the camera still. So there would be kind of the way it should go. And so we're going into this by the elevator here. West
Follow this way
Branch.
for 3.45 miles.
Or maybe that's West Branch, not. I'm not totally sure if that is Oasis or West Branch or whatever. But here we should have the trail. Should be limestone, gravelish or whatever. Yep. And that's pretty much what I expect the canal trail to be as well, which is totally fine. That's a really good surface, I think. Especially since I ride this 90s fat tire bike. Oh, there's an outhouse. No need for it. Oh, a bench. There's definitely space for camping. That would have been an option. But I needed a shower. And it was great to meet my hosts. I'm certain we find plenty of camping spaces coming up. Woohoo! It's a gorgeous morning. Cool, a little bit of shade here by the trees. Awesome. Perfect. See you later. I rode 5 days here to the Hoover library to get the manual for my Hoover upright vacuum cleaner so I can finally change the belt on it. But they're closed. Construction. What a bummer. No, serious though. I was riding into this area and it's a little bit detour, and the park around the Hoover area is really pretty. Let me take you on a tour here. Here we have some statue. And not paying where I'd go. So let's check out this building here. Raised with Quaker values. That looks like a church, maybe? Yeah, I would say a house of prayer, probably, without reading any signs. The cry room. So the kids need to go on to a separate room. Definitely a room of prayer then. Let's go to the next building. There's a nice house. If we arrive here by horse, we could post it, tie it up on the post. Birthplace cottage. This cottage is where I was born. Not sure if it's open and we can go in or not. Let's see. Oh yes, we can go in. I would sleep on the floor. If that's a bed. Tight and cozy. Definitely small. Oh, that's a crib. That's the bedroom. Neat. And the back porch. Looks like we had a cellar down there or something. And in here something, oh, there's a stove that you fire, so that's the kitchen. The butter, the washboard. The wood pile, a pump. You think we can crank this? Yeah, not connected. The clothesline, still functional today. Should hang out my tent to dry, which I didn't do. Bad boy. So we have a whole town here. Oh, there's a blacksmith. Let's check out the blacksmith, and eventually I think we need to stop and go. There are way too many buildings to check out. But yeah, this is a beautiful area. Oh, there's the outhouse. I don't think that's in use anymore because I shouldn't be using that, because I actually do kind of need an outhouse or an in-house. Either house is fine. There we have a horse carriage. Oh, a lathe even. That's a fancy workshop here. Table saw. Oh, well-equipped blacksmith. There's another building. I need to cut that short. There's too many buildings. I need to head off. So, with that, see you down the trail. This should be the last time we are crossing the Cedar River. Right after the river, we're gonna go south, somewhat along with the river. Oh, there are some squirrels in that water. Wow. And then we head further east to the Quad Cities. So, finally getting some distance to the east. So, this road is actually much nicer than roads that have a slight shoulder. There are some that have a 2 foot shoulder where you really can't ride on because it's too narrow. If there's something to avoid, you basically have to ride into the street, and as soon as you are touching or crossing the white line to the right, for cars, you're not on the road anymore, and I just squeeze by you even with oncoming traffic. It's really dangerous. This here is much better because you as a cyclist take the lane, and also the cars are not annoyed by you taking the lane, because if there's like something that looks like a 2 foot available, the motorists always kind of expect you to be there and be off the road basically, and just that little gap is not enough. So I really enjoy this road here. On top of this road doesn't have that much traffic, so it's really nice to ride on. Perfect smooth surface, so it's great. For some reason I didn't have chosen this road, but something further south there. I don't know why. I know before my route went into some gravel roads that wasn't really necessary. That was kind of hard. So really enjoying that, and do some ad hoc rerouting of my route there. Definitely perfect. Did put on some butt cream on the spots that were sore. Not sure if that helped, but I mean, I'm still feel soreness if I talk about it and think about it. But I'm pleasantly surprised how I hang in here and finish up this day. So right now we're at 44 miles in of 68, basically 70 miles today. So we have, no wait, 70 something miles. Yeah, the GPS is saying we have 29 miles, basically 30 miles left to go. Doable, doable. We're just hanging there. And see you down the road. 15 miles. Piece of cake. Woohoo! There's the river. One of the rare specialty peaks at the river. Before we were on the road. No shoulder, but traffic wasn't too bad and everybody was giving me room on that road. So it was just fine. That's a nice little lake. So far the trail is okay. Excited. Doing very good time here. It's 3 o'clock. Awesome. This is what I was hoping for, to ride along the river. Now it's a nice road. The river is just down there. There are some private properties along the riverside, so we can go quite there. But we're now only 11 miles out from our hotel, so it's not far to the Quad Cities here. Beautiful ride though now. So I don't know if you saw that, if I got that shot of that big bulldozer. That was the cement factories and aggregate factories right along the road and the river. So to ride through that, I mean the traffic was fine. It was 4 lanes there, so I had a whole lane for myself. But it's pretty dusty and extremely boring. So this is much nicer. This also means my day comes to an end here. I think I'm grabbing a couple more pictures of the Quad Cities. I'm riding through. Don't ride hands-free. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I'm gonna catch a few more pictures in the Quad Cities before I sign off here for the day, I think. So see you until then. We're here at on top of the bridge to Credit Island or something like that. So this is part of the Mississippi River, and on the other side of the island is the other part of the Mississippi River. Down there you see the street we came from. There's the Southern Interstate Bridge. I'm not sure which one that is. So we only have about 8.5 miles to go today. There's a dam. The locks are on the far side. And this here is the bridge that we're gonna go over. On top is the railroad. Bottom is the street and some sidewalks. Exciting. Okay, let's get some speed here. Oh, the bridge is shaking. Yeah, the car's driving through. The bridge is really shaking. And it's all great, so you can look down. This is cool. Chimney Wacky. Just look up there. Oh, there's a cyclist behind me. Do you want to pass behind me? Oh, no, okay. Hello. There are the logs. Over there. Hello. Definitely an amazing bridge here. So right below us is the water, and I think this one is articulates out if a ship comes through. Let's take a look at the end here. That's a good house too. So right up here is the railroad. Yep, there's the joint of the bridge. They can articulate. Down there you see the turning point. So the boats can go in and out of the locks if they're big. This is awesome. A1. So behind us, what we're on is Rock Island, and there's the army base. And now we need to cross the remainder of the mighty Mississippi. And we have here an interesting bridge again. Not quite as interesting as the other one, but still kind of cool. Don't drop anything here. Let's just straight again. Woohoo! Woohoo! Hello. Hello.
Checking in?
Yes.